go ahead and get started. And she can drop in. So last time, y'all made friends with an Etten named Jibber Jabber by giving him an extra large shiny pearl. You ran into a few drow who didn't seem interested in making friends. And then, after a bit of wandering around, you wound up in this cave guarded by giant spiders and driders. And after a good battle, you burned away some of the webs enveloping this cave and realized there was a gate behind it, one of Hallerster's gates. Um, you then, after a little bit of hemming and hawing, were eventually able to find the solution to the gate. And that's where we left. The gate is now open. It gave Clover a boon for the next 24 hours. And right now it stands there shimmering. Where once was wall, now lies a portal, and you stand in front of it.
Shall we go in?
Of course we should.
Is it safe?
Well, I don't know if I go to check, I'll be able to come back out.
It's probably safe as houses.
It's probably not as safe.
Does this look like one of the gates that we had already encountered?
Somewhat similar in shape and style. Um, you had run into one that you weren't able to figure out how to open back on the first level. I think it was first level. But this is the first one you've actually had the chance to open. I think Kat's having some trouble with her phone.
I can go through and check it out.
I
Hi,
almost heard
Kat.
you.
Does she?
You made a little bit of
I
noise.
don't know if her mics work.
Can you hear me?
Now we can hear you.
We can
Okay.
hear you.
Okay, yeah, my earphones are acting up again. I think they're good now.
Awesome. Okay, so everybody was deciding whether or not to go through the gate y'all had opened at the end of the last session.
I mean, I'll go ahead and lead if I don't come back in, I don't know, 10 minutes. Starts chuckling.
I think we should use the buddy system.
Wow, I can't believe you said that, Blizz.
I kind of agree with Keen. Maybe we should try and use a rope on the other person and hold on to it in case we need to pull them back through.
I jumped through the gate.
Okay, Dash jumps through the gate.
Wait! As
I jump through.
Keen jumps through. Clover jumps through. Blizz, Cat, you're the only ones remaining on this side.
I'll go through too.
Blizz?
I will stick 1 foot in.
As you stick 1 foot in, all of you is sucked in through this portal. There's no halvesies on these portals, guys.
You hear kind of a yipe sound as I get pulled through.
Yeah, it's like he's pulled by his foot, so he kind of goes whoop. That's your free sound effect for today. And then you're all standing in darkness.
Is it magical darkness?
Hello?
You're not sure. You just know it's dark.
Interesting. I'll take my I'll take my rope out and try and find everybody to see if maybe they'll grab on.
If it touches me, I'll take it.
Yeah, you kind of feel around, and y'all can definitely hear each other and feel each other.
I'll try and get as close as I can to the nearest person so that we're together.
So y'all kind of huddle
Yes.
together.
Grab onto the rope. I'll try and lead from here.
Sounds good. I'll take a hold of the rope with one hand and bring up my shield in the other.
I'll do the exact same.
Okay. So Keen and Clover have their shields up in one hand and a rope in the other.
I know if Dash and Cat are holding on, then we'll go ahead and start taking off.
You two okay with that? Dash, Cat,
What?
y'all are grabbing the rope and letting Blizz lead?
Do I see a rope?
You don't see anything. You can feel it.
Then no.
I was offering the rope to the group. Would you want to hold on?
Is he saying that out loud?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, if you called out
Okay,
and
I'll
said,
grab
hey,
it.
here's a rope, then I'll take it.
He didn't
Thank
want
you.
the spaghetti monsters. All right. So, Bliss, what are you doing?
I am choosing a direction and I'm just going to start walking.
Let me know the direction.
Well, it's dark, so I'm going to try and walk straight from where we came out of, whatever's considered straight.
Okay. You walk about 20 feet before you walk into a wall.
Okay, I found the wall. This is a wall. And I will follow the wall to the left.
Okay. You start sliding your hands along the wall to the left before you reach a corner. And as you turn the corner a bit, you see light far, far off in the distance.
All right, we'll start walking that direction.
Okay. You continue to hold onto the wall, kind of sliding yourself along, the rope tugging behind you. There's a brief moment where the group kind of rounds a corner and kind of gets stuck on a corner, but keeps. Oh, sorry, my mic is messing up. Then you continue further south, and as you do, it's the light gets brighter and brighter and brighter until it begins to feel like the light of heaven itself. And you reach this room that appears to be a tomb. It's filled with the rusted trophies of conquered foes, all glaring in light emitted by these 6 large quartz pillars. Helms, shields, armor fragments, weapons all lie before a shattered stone sarcophagus. At the southern and northern east sides, past the sarcophagus, opposite the sides you came in, you do see more pathways, though they quickly fade into darkness.
You said southern and northeast?
South and northeast. I can't talk today, sorry. Aligning yourself to the room, you seem to have come out of the northwest side.
Nailed it.
You did good, Blizz. You did good.
I mean the paint drawing that I'm painting. I'm coming right out of the northwest side. Okay, this is definitely not foreboding. Let
Doesn't seem any worse than anything else.
I'm sorry?
say it again, King.
Oh, it doesn't seem any worse than any of the other things we've seen here.
You're not wrong. I wonder if any of these items are magical.
I don't know. Do we have detect magic still up?
DM,
I don't remember.
do we still have a detect magic up still
I don't
from when
remember.
we got through the gate?
Cat, I don't remember if you did Hex last time.
I think didn't we detect magic on the gate?
You did? Okay, so then
Yeah,
you would
yeah, we
definitely
did.
still have it up. Let me look at the room again. Hold on just a sec. No, doesn't seem. Other than the light that's being given off. Oh, sorry, my button messed up. Other than the light that's being given off of the pillars, which just seems like a little magical light, doesn't seem to be anything strange about it. It doesn't seem to be any other magic in here.
Okay, before we cross, maybe we should check for traps. All I'd really be looking for is maybe some rope on the ground, or maybe a rune,
Okay, so just looking
something like that.
perception. You don't see anything.
Looks all clear. And
I'll walk to the shattered sarcophagus.
Okay, Key. Looking closer at the sarcophagus, you see engraved on the back wall of this alcove is a Dwarvish inscription. Do you speak Dwarvish?
I don't.
I definitely don't.
Okay, so it's not something you can read.
There's some real neat runes over here.
I can activate my helm and touch it.
Ow.
I do that.
You want to do that? Okay.
Yes.
Reaching up and running your hands over the surface, the Dwarvish inscription reads, "Our king is with the gods. Here lie his bones."
Touching what?
Our king is with the gods. Here lie his bones.
Got it. I pass that on to everyone else.
It's shattered, right? I'm gonna check it for
It is.
bones.
Make an investigation check. It's clear to see that there are dwarven bones kind of around the smashed sarcophagus under rubble and such.
Are there any treasures, items, or gleaming things in there that I see?
There are not. Lily. Beautiful.
Well, if there was anything here, I don't think it's here anymore.
Perhaps we should let him rest. Maybe check out the hallway to the south.
I think that would be a good idea.
Okay, so Blizz, you're leading the way.
Sure thing.
Okay. You can follow the wall on your left or your right going south.
Let's go left.
Okay, so you put your left hand on the wall and start to slide yourself along it. Also, everybody else is being tugged along by the rope behind you. About 40 feet in, the wall takes a sharp turn to the left. And again, you're able to follow it for another 20 feet before it turns once again. And then again to the left, 30 feet, 60 feet, and then 20 feet.
Were those all left turn?
Yes.
Oh,
Since you have your
shit.
left hand on the wall.
Okay, I was just making sure it was like 30 to the left, 60 to the left, 20 to the left, whatever.
Right.
No left.
Okay. Right, well,
And-
yeah, sorry.
And then I assume you're moving carefully, right?
Yeah,
Your foot
totally.
begins to take its next step, and then there's nothing there underneath it.
And I just give like a sharp hold on, and I throw my hand out so nobody passes me.
Okay, you kind of mom arm the rest of the group.
There's no ground in front of me.
I'm going to kind of move up beside and feel around with my foot and follow the edge by feeling if I can.
Okay. To his left, as he was starting to turn, there is no ground whatsoever. It just seems like a sharp, straight drop. Yeah, so standing in front of that, there is no wall next to you.
I'm thinking we should go ahead and turn around.
I'm going to throw my drift globe up and do the word for light, the cantrip. See if that works.
And so it does. You're now able to see as far as your drift globe illuminates.
Well, that's nice. Is there anything on the floor?
Right in front of you, there seems to be it looks like a defunct pit trap that is stuck permanently in the opening. But the hallway you do see came from behind you. It also extends further off to the east. This pit trap lies to the north of you.
How far across is it?
10 feet.
Okay.
I could maybe jump it.
If there's nothing on the other side, then it could be easy to jump for people that have 10 strength.
People that are really strong in their legs.
Yep.
Do you want me to scout ahead, or you think we should all go ahead and cross?
Why don't you and I both jump? You can scout, and I'll wait if you need me.
Not a bad idea.
And I'll
Alex,
take
go
a
ahead.
little bit of steps back and do a good old leap across.
After dropping the rope, of course, you
Yeah.
you jump across, landing perfectly on the other side. Blizz, you're gonna drop the rest of the rope, leaving Dash, Cat, and Clover there.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay. And across you go. You see a hallway. Excuse me. A hallway to the left and the right of you. It tees off.
I'll stay here with the light, or do you want to take it?
Let me take the light about 30 feet in either direction.
Sounds good to me. We'll just be waiting. If anything happens, give a really terrified scream.
Of course, of course.
Okay, which direction are you heading first?
I'll go ahead and head right.
Okay, you head right. After about 20 feet, you wind up in this room that is just covered in dust, but otherwise empty.
Okay, not gonna screw with it, and I'll turn around.
Okay, you march past Keen once again, his eyes wide in the dark. And you see the hallway begins to curve to the south in front of you.
All right, I'm just gonna try and go about 30.
About 30 feet south, or you're as far as 30 feet, period.
30 feet from like where it teed off.
Okay, you can still see the curve to the south, but you are not at it.
I'll
It lies
go
an
a
additional
little
30
further.
feet more. It lies another 30 feet past where you stopped.
Ah, okay. Then I'll go ahead and turn back.
Okay. You can go back to Keen.
Coast all clear. I think it would be safe to jump across with the rest of the guys.
Lily, stop. Why do you gotta do this every day?
Sounds good. If everybody's out of the way, once you say that it's good to cross, I'll hop over.
Dash and Cat, are y'all gonna need help jumping over the pit?
I am.
Alright, in that case,
I'm sorry, Dash, what was that?
I didn't say anything because he started talking, so I stopped.
Okay.
gotcha. Yeah, I'll jump back and get Cat.
Okay, you'll have to carry her and her stuff separately.
That's fine.
Okay.
Does Dash need some assistance across?
I'll just try.
Yeah, Dash can make it by himself.
Okay. And I'll explain the layout. To the right is a room full of mostly dust, no enemies. And then to the left, the hallway curves, and it seems like it curves to the south. But I didn't want to go too far, so I only made it like 40 or 50 feet. 30 feet. So, up to you guys. Either way, there's no enemies.
Well, let's go for the longer path first.
All right. We'll go ahead and head to the left.
Did anyone grab Bliz's rope?
What was that?
Did anyone grab Bliz's rope? Or Blizz, did you grab it with
I
Clover?
would have
Okay, Clover has it.
if
Okay, so you continue to follow the path to the west, and it turns to the south. And from the south, you see a bright light. Continuing southward, you realize you're back in the tomb room.
interesting. Maybe we should try and go backwards and see if we come out the other.
We can go to the one path we haven't taken yet, and if it loops back to the gate, then we know that dusty room has to have more to it.
What path haven't you taken yet?
Were there mirroring, like you said, the northeast and the southeast had a path? We came out of the northwest, so is there a southwest entrance as well?
No, there isn't.
Oh, okay. Then dusty room seems to be the way to go.
That makes sense to me.
Sounds good to me.
So you reverse your steps and head back towards the dusty, empty room.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and lead.
I'm gonna keep like a prestidigitation bubble around my head so I'm not breathing in dust.
Okay.
That's pretty smart.
The room lies empty.
Just dusty, huh?
Can I do a perception check? Look around, see if there's anything we're not seeing?
Sure.
Nice.
It doesn't seem to be anything hidden.
I'll run my hands along all of the walls just in case anything gives.
Make an investigation. Nothing seems to give.
It's just dust, huh?
Well, I'll say I'm stumped.
Are we all completely inside the room?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm unsure what to do too. This is this is a mind twister. That's for sure.
When we were at the pit trap, could we see the bottom of the pit?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I'm not really sure, guys. But, I'm not really one of those deep thinkers.
But remember, when you were at the pit trap, the hallway did extend further off in the other direction.
Ooh, that's the way to go.
Could be, yeah.
I will
Yeah,
lead us that direction.
Okay, are you heading back over the pit trap, or are you going to come back from the tomb room through the southeast exit?
My armor's pretty hefty. I'm going to go ahead and take the walk.
All right. Y'all make your way back to the tomb room where the quartz pillars shine and head southeast. There you see that the hallway extends to the south, to the east, and to the north. And you believe the north was the way you took last time.
I think we should take the south.
I agree.
Sounds.
Who's leading this time?
I'll lead us. I'll lead us south.
And I'll stay beside you, or as close as I can to it.
I'm gonna stay close to the rear. Hell, I'll be the rear.
And keep our squishies in the middle. All right. So you go down south about 80 feet, and it turns sharply to the east. There before you, you see a smashed door, completely destroyed, and you hear in the distance the sound of creatures wreaking havoc.
That doesn't sound good.
If there's still things to break and stuff to see, we should definitely go there quickly.
But quietly, right?
Sure.
All right. Maybe stealth would be the best.
I would have to agree with you. Stealth sounds pretty good right now.
I just kind of take a little bend at the knees, and I look the exact same, and I look really prepared, but probably not stealthy.
Go ahead, make y'all stealth checks.
Well, that's not right. 1 second.
Make sure you. Yeah, you're in Holland. Make sure you do exclamation point CHAR character space and then the character you want to be active. So in this case, Clover. You don't have to put his whole name, just Clover. Yeah, you got to put space, then his name after that. Lily, you're driving me up the wall. You're gonna drive me to drinking. There we go. Now try again.
There it is.
Stop. Okay.
I was much more prepared than I realized.
Yeah, Keen was ready, and so was Dash and Blizz. But Cat and Clover, they were not.
Though we are at the back of the group.
So you begin to make your way into this room. Oops, I think I closed something. Lily, for God's sake, child. And you see two insectoid-looking creatures. Their eyes, their pupils shrink as the light comes into the room, and they look as each footstep gives off the tiniest tremor, and they begin to attack. fucking stop.
I am still concentrating way too much on being sneaky.
Oops. No P. Oh, poop. Well, this one is not going to show up, so I'm going to have to do a placeholder. I will fucking kill you. Okay. Cat, despite not being very sneaky, you are very prepared. And these creatures are beginning to work their way in your direction.
There are just two of them.
2 is all you see.
Okay. I'll put a hex on. Or does one look tougher than the other?
No, they look very similar.
Okay, I'll put a hex on either the one closest to us or the one to the right, and then I'll shoot.
Okay. Dropping your detect magic.
Yes.
Unfortunately, that won't hit. That brings us to Blizz.
All right. I will change over to my shield and my yup.
Okay.
Make my first.
That will hit. It will crit. For 13 pierce.
Nice. And that was to BU1.
Okay.
Second attack. Same guy.
That will not hit. It doesn't penetrate its thick hide or shell.
It doesn't.
It does not.
Yeah, okay. Enter. Hold on.
It's I next.
Ah.
And make sure you put a space between I and next. There you go. All right, so Dash. He's already ready. Ooh, that'll hit.
I didn't see it coming.
That was on 1.
Correct.
All right. How many hit points do these things have? Ooh, a lot. Okay. All right. So the one that Blizz is attacking is gonna move in 1 more space and get right up on him and try to claw him and bite him.
Uh-oh, I don't like that.
So that's 8. I don't think that hits, right? Because you got your shield up. I didn't hear you.
That does not.
Okay. So one of those is a 1, so I'm going to give you half damage from the third attack. So you'll only take 9 from his mandibles. There we go, bringing us to Clover.
And who was that against?
Blizz.
Clover will drop his shield and grab his bow and shoot with his longbow. I missed with my longbow. I'm going to try my second attack. Here's my second attack.
So both of your arrows tink off its shell harmlessly. Tink, tink.
I will pass the turn.
Number 2 begins to tunnel into the ground, digging up stone and dirt before disappearing from view. Kane.
I'd like to run up to the side of Blitz and get on the enemy in front of him,
Okay.
all while using my non-shield wielding hand to do the semantic components and verbally doing the incantation for Toll the Dead. So I'll need a wisdom save against him, please.
Okay, let me take a look at that. Wisdom. Okay. That's a 15, which I think just barely fails. Nice. Bringing us back to the top of the round with Cat.
I'm here, Blitz. I have you. We've got this.
Excellent.
Cat.
Okay, I'm here. Sorry. I'll shoot at the one I hexed.
Okay. That will hit and crit. Nice.
Nice.
Unfortunately, those are 1s.
2 1s. Wow.
But do add your hex. Oh my god.
Wow.
Wow.
What?
At least you
What?
hit.
It's the thought that counts.
Blizz, before you act, I need you to make me a charisma saving throw. Alright, you can act.
Easy peasy.
Go ahead.
Can I hit a BU1 or is he?
No, 2 is the one that went underground. 1 is still right there in front of you in 5 feet, within 5 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna attack him.
OT. Nope, that's your freebie. Also a no.
Damn. Okay, yeah.
All right. That will not hit. It splashes across his shell harmlessly. There's new meat that has caused him pain. He's going to try to hit that. Does a 23 hit you, Keen?
Oh, it sure does.
Okay. Okay, so 2 of those will hit. From the first, you'll take 8. And the second one, you'll take 10. The third one, of course, misses. Bringing us to Clover.
I will try and attack with my longbow to the one that's taken damage.
The only one you
The
can
most
see.
damage. Yeah, the only one
You miss.
I will attack again. If this one doesn't hit, then I'm gonna have to switch to spells.
It doesn't hit.
Nope, and I'll pass the turn.
From behind the group, right behind you, Clover, this creature emerges in a shower of rubble. And Keen, I need you to make a charisma save. Lowercase s. Ah, okay. I need you to roll a d8. You do nothing this turn. Your turn passes. Oops, sorry. Cat, go ahead. From behind you, there is now another one of these things. The second one that had gone underground last time.
So it's still just the same 2,
Yes.
but they're just on either side of us.
Yes.
Okay. I'll shoot at the one that has.
Okay.
Does that hurt?
No. Blizz, another charisma save.
All right.
As its eyes seem to draw you in.
Hiya.
Okay. What do you want to do?
Let's make some attacks. Take that and take that.
Oops. Okay, those will both hit for a total of 10. Okay.
Say it again.
a total of 10.
Okay, sorry. I thought you said something after that. Yep.
Bringing us to Dash.
Are they kind of grouped up?
No, one is there's you're kind of bracketed between the two of them. One came through a tunnel out the other side behind you, and then there was one that was in front of you. That won't hit. He's not really dead, guys, just so you know.
He's undead. Ah.
Yeah, I couldn't get a good placeholder. The choices were.
No. I mean, it says he's dead. We're safe.
Oh, then you are dead too. Because Dash has 0 hit points. Cat has 0 hit points.
So do I.
I take it back. I take it all back.
Oh, that's what I thought. Okay. So he's going to try to attack Blizz again. We just hit him. For 13 is a miss. Oh, does the 22 hit?
Yep.
So you'll take 18 damage as his mandibles begin to crush you. Don't worry, I have it copied, so I know he'll go before Clover.
Okay.
But Clover, it's your turn.
How close is the one behind me?
He's within 10 feet.
Okay. Then I'm going to switch to my lance and jump on top of Silver
Okay. You named him.
and attack.
All right. That's your freebie.
And then I'll attack again.
And that will not hit.
Yep. Wait. 18
Oh, 18? Yeah, 18 will hit.
plus 6. 18 will hit. And then it's 7 damage.
Okay. Cat, I see your light, but I don't hear anything. Brings us to number 2. Number 2 is going to move in closer to this little creature that's trying to stab it, or is stabbing it. What's the number to beat on you, Clover?
19, I
Okay.
believe. Yes, without a shield, 19.
Okay. All right, so in that case, one of these will hit. For 11 damage.
Okay, I will place it on the sheet.
Okay. Bringing us to Keen. Keen, I need a charisma save.
You got this.
Okay, you do got this. You can act.
I will miss with a first level inflict wounds.
Okay. So the inflict wounds doesn't seem to take. You can't seem to penetrate his shell. Bringing us to Cat. Whose mic I think is messing up. That's okay, she can hear. Unfortunately, that will just barely not hit. Bringing us back to Blizz. Blizz, you know what you gotta do. Charisma save. Ooh, buddy,
Shit.
roll me a d8. Okay, with a 7, you attack Keen. Just once, though.
With my
roll to hit.
Yakwa?
Whatever you had equipped.
Hit me with
Definitely
your best
unarmed.
shot.
I'm so glad I didn't say I'm switching weapons because I was gonna switch weapons.
So roll to hit. You don't hit. But Keen, you do see this basically a long spear kind of jab at you from his direction. And that's the end of your turn, Blizz.
I don't get a second
Nope.
attack on him.
Nope. You just make one.
Feeling brave today.
Sorry.
Okay, so Dash moves up to 15 feet. Or wait, are you getting the one behind you or the one in front of you?
Same target.
Okay, so you move up close to Blizz and Keen, but you're able to move off to the side, and fire just elongates your fingers before trying to scorch this creature. And he needs to make a dex save. And he fails, so he'll take 11 fire damage. Clover, I need a charisma save.
Wait, isn't there another
Oh, wait,
creature
yeah,
right
it's
before
his turn.
Clover?
You're right, thank you. It's this one that's on you too. So.
Sorry, everybody.
No, it's okay.
No,
I
you're
would
right.
have
I'm
remembered eventually.
confused too.
Do your thing.
But let me go ahead and roll. This will continue to go at Blizz. Does the 18 hit?
Still have my shield up.
Okay, so no.
Sorry, that's a no.
Okay, thank you. So yeah, he was useless anyways. Clover, go ahead and make your charisma save.
Okay.
Okay, I need you to roll a d8. There's nobody within melee range of you, so you just end your turn.
Okay.
Oh no, wait, your dog is in melee range. So
Yep.
make a attack with your lance with disadvantage.
Yep.
You don't hit?
Nice.
12 does not hit the steel defender.
Okay. That brings us to number 2, which is on you currently. But hit. In fact, as it goes to bite you, Clover, it overshoots and falls prone. So it's still within 5 feet of you. So you would normally have disadvantage with your lance, but it's prone, so you would have advantage.
And super embarrassed.
Super embarrassed. Cat, just remember if a creature's prone, I know you're attacking the other one, but just keep in mind if you're doing a range attack, it's disadvantage. And that brings us to Keen, who, you guessed it, has to make a charisma save.
You can do it.
Yes, he can.
Yeah.
All right, back for the inflict wounds. We're going round 2, first level.
Do it, do it.
Send it.
No.
Ooh.
Embarrassed, Keen passes his turn to Cat.
I need to practice touching people. I'm not very good at it. I get nervous.
Yeah, clerics aren't taught how to touch people.
So the one I hexed isn't the one that's prone, right?
No, it's still up. You hit and you crit for a massive amount of damage.
Do I roll double hex, or is that just on the
No, any dice
weapon
you roll,
damage?
any dice you roll, you're gonna double that. So just roll double your hex.
Oh, okay.
That's still pretty good. This thing's looking like pieces of its shell are falling off. It looks ugly. Blizz, charisma save. Roll a
Oh my
D8.
god.
Oh no!
Okay, a 5. Roll a D4 for me.
D4.
Yep. You begin to move north as far as your movement allows. So you're up at the top of the room now, of course, giving this creature an opportunity attack, but it misses. But you have moved to the very north of this room, about 20 feet away.
Nice.
And you're not able to react. Dashel, since you've moved closer, you now need to make a charisma save. Of course, you're the best at these. He was really excited about casting fire.
I was just gonna say that totally suits you on how excited you are to cast fire.
He's like, hell yeah.
I
Unfortunately, you're
can't
not
tell
able to
y'all how
penetrate.
often I have to delete an exclamation point. It's
That's funny. Unfortunately, this thing doesn't seem to, the fire doesn't seem to get into where it needs to. Mike guy's turn. He's looking pretty rough, but he's got a Keen right there, so he's gonna try to bite him.
Bring it.
Does the 21 hit? It doesn't, right?
It does, because I've never fixed my armor from the very, very beginning.
Okay, so 2 of these will hit. The first one, you'll take 8. As its claws come down across your face. And then its mandibles begin to squeeze the life out of you, bringing 10 points of damage. And then Clover, I need a charisma save.
You got it.
Okay, I need you to roll
Can I
D8.
use my reaction to add 5 to it?
You sure can. Make sure you mark that on your sheet. And you do
I
pass,
will.
so you can use your turn. Remember, the creature in front of you is prone.
Okay. I will attack it with my lance.
Okay. Unfortunately, you aren't able to
That
slam
will
into
not
it.
hit with a 15.
No. But you do have a second attack. Woo! That'll hit.
That time it was a 26 and 12 damage.
Okay.
And I will use my bonus action to tell my Steel Defender to attack.
Okay.
Here's the Steel Defender's attack.
He hits. You should have advantage, so you want to try to roll that again to see if you crit. Because remember, this guy's prone. No, but still hits.
Yep, and I'll roll damage.
Does that make sense? Yeah, it makes sense. Alright, 7 damage. Bringing us to that one. That one stands up, shakes his mandibles at you. He's going to try to bite you and claw at you again. Does a 21 hit?
21 does hit.
Okay. So all 3 of these are going to hit.
Yep.
So that is a total of 34 damage.
Okay, I'm still up.
Alright.
Good God.
Keen, charisma save, please.
I may still be up,
Woo!
but not by much.
Alright, Keen,
Nice.
what would you like to do?
I am going to use Toll the Dead as my action on the first one I was attacking, and then I am going to use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on Clover. So you'll have a +2 AC for this next round.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, baby. Tell me about it. So he failed his save, so what's his damage? Okay. You see this amber pus begin to pour out of every orifice of its head as it goes down. So it's really dead now, leaving only the one behind you up.
Oh, that's nasty.
Cat,
Gross.
this is not the one that's hexed.
Okay, I'll shift it to this one. And it's not prone anymore, right?
That's correct.
Okay, and I'll shoot at it.
That will hit. amount of damage. Liz, it's your turn.
All right, here comes another save.
No, you don't have to make a save.
Oh.
It died.
You are too
In
far
that
to
case-
get to the next one, since you started wandering off in random directions last turn, to get up to it on your normal movement.
Wait, did I dash away from it?
This is not the one that you were attacking. This is the one that came up behind the group. You moved.
Oh, that's right.
Right.
Gotcha. So about how far?
About 50 feet.
Okay, longbow.
It bounces harmlessly off the shell. And so does that one.
Ugh. And I'll move up, just regular 30 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then it's dash. Oh yeah. So 12 damage. 57. And then Clover, you need to make a charisma save.
Okay.
It's giving you the bug eyes. Oh, roll me a d8.
Uh-oh.
A 2.
You lose your turn.
I lose what?
Your turn.
Also, you need to go for the enemy before him.
No, he's dead.
Oh, you're right.
Again, it's going to try to bite Clover. Does not like Clover at all. Let me roll the damage one at a time. The first one's 10. You still up, Clover?
I still have my reactions, right?
Let me double check.
Then I'm out.
No, you can't take
If
reactions.
not- Okay, then I am unconscious.
Okay. Then it's going to use that second attack on your dog.
Okay.
So 6 to the dog.
Okay. I'll put that on the Steel Defender.
And what's your dog's AC? It's like 15 or something?
Yes.
Okay. So then the second one misses. Bringing us to Keen. You're exactly 30 feet from this next creature.
I will move up 30 feet while casting Toll the Dead.
All right. And it fails. Okay. Cat. definitely hit. Okay, Blaze.
All right, I'm gonna move up the rest of my movement
Mm-hmm.
and attack with my great axe.
Okay, roll to hit. Okay, that will miss. But that will break through the armor. How would you like to do this?
Oh, thank God. Okay, so I'd actually like to try it. Let me take a look at him. Just let me look at this guy real. Yeah. Okay. So as I swing at him, I miss, but I do kind of like a little sidestep, almost behind him, and I make one more big swing straight down his back and crack him open like a wall.
You crack him open like a walnut or a crab, and just you hear as it kind of shrieks and goes unconscious. Just this amber pus kind of pouring out along with entrails.
I run up to Clover and third level cure wounds on him.
All right.
Which is going to be boom.
Dang.
Shit.
And as
Nice.
soon as that happens, I'm going to sit down and go, I need a few minutes. And then I will cast Prayer of Healing for everyone. And as I'm doing it, I say, gather round, please stay close.
Gather round and let Papa King tell you a story. So this will take about 10 minutes.
Are you certain you don't want to try and take a long rest? We haven't really taken one in quite a while.
Very true.
I know I'm out of spells.
I don't feel like this is exactly the safest of places, though. I think we should find someplace a little bit nicer than this. These two have proven that there are enemies around that we can't trust survive easily.
Yeah,
Keen
a
does make a
good
good point.
But everybody in the 10 minutes will get 15 hit points back.
Okay. So after about 10 minutes, you begin to feel revitalized, and you're able to look a little bit more around this room. You see that the creatures have pretty much destroyed this room. There's smashed dining tables and benches, and they're kind of strewn all about the room. To the south lies a stone arch embedded in the middle of the south wall. Another one of these gates, it looks like. Tell you a little bit more about it as soon as I find my page. You see. Just a moment. Upon this gate lies an image of a flagon from which pours a rush of ale. Uh, Hanging on the gate, as if held by an invisible hand, is a sign that says out of order. There's also, it seems, orienting yourself to how you came in. This is a rather large room. You seem to have come from the north western side. A little bit further south, there is a smashed door that seems to go to the west. There's another smashed door on the opposite side. It seems to go southeast. And there's a solid door directly across from where you came in that goes east. This one
Yeah,
has
with
not,
all the options. Oh, sorry. Continue.
I'm sorry, I was just saying this one has not been smashed.
I think with all the options here and in the last little intersection, we really shouldn't rest anywhere near these places. We should push to something we can really get a safe bearing on.
I think so too. With probably, if not for our best advantage, with only one entrant.
How is everyone feeling? I still have quite a few I can heal on, and we can just push to something better, perhaps?
I'm feeling about
I have.
3/4 as good as I normally do.
I only have one spell slot at level 2, and I'm a little bit over half health.
I'm feeling healthy, but my mental strain is quite high.
Here's an idea.
I like how you
Just
phrased
hear
that.
me out.
Thank
What if we barricade the one entrance that we have to this room?
There's 4 entrances to this room.
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. Like, there's so many different entrances here, and then in the last place too. So people could come from any of them. I mean, as far back as we can go, it's not that far for a good long rest. 8 full hours. We really got to push somewhere where we can get our backs up against a wall.
Gotcha. I mean, I'd be good to push then. Maybe not too much farther.
I completely agree. Just enough, like, I'll heal through it. I'll save everything for keeping us alive, and then we'll all take a good long rest, get our spells back, get our wits about us.
That's fine with me.
Sounds good to me.
So many doors, so little time.
Oh, you hear a voice in your head. I didn't realize you had gotten down here so quickly. It's the voice of the Mad Mage again. Behold, the lost level. The tomb of Malair, king of the ancient dwarves of this mountain. Never has his tomb been found, and so none have ever escaped this place alive. See, I always thought this level lacked pizzazz. But after a few brief experiments in conjuration, I'm confident that this arc of the season will impress. At the heart of this place lies the Temple of Dumathorn, and behind its black basalt doors, a place of power, the heart of the mountain. Behold it, and you may leave this place. Fail, and this too will be your tomb. Ah, but opening the door to the heart is no easy task. And beware, others look on this level. They drew my attention before you did. Others hunt for the tomb, and others hunt the hunters. And just as quickly as the voice penetrated your brains, so quickly does it leave. And let's take a quick break.
Ugh, I'm worried about.
Okay. Let's meet back in a couple of minutes.
All right.
Battle stations. Okay, I'm back.
I'm here.
One.
Hello.
That's two.
Yep.
Three.
I'm here.
4. Just
Almost got kind of worried for the guy there for a minute. He was taking so many hits.
Yeah, and I didn't know how long it was going to be till that ended. If I could get him before death save started kicking in, that was my big qualm.
Yeah, and I was like 50 feet away. I was like, we either end this guy or we need to pick him up.
I'm back.
All right. All right, let's get started. Okay, so you're still in this rather large destroyed room. Entrances to. You came from the northwest, one to the west, one to the southeast, and one to the east.
How about west? West sounds good to me. West is best.
Sounds good.
Okay. You pass through the destroyed door into a room where there's only smashed remains of a preparation table, a dishwashing station, and what was once surely a stone cabinet. Scattered across the floor are pots, pans, utensils, all long corroded and useless. A water pump to the north seems to have survived these creatures' rampage, but otherwise, nothing remains in this room.
I'm going to go ahead and see if I can pump us out some water, get us something clean to drink.
You begin to pump the handle, but all that comes out is dried rust. No longer seems to draw water.
Keen, what exactly are you doing?
Just checking if we could have something to wet our whistle.
Oh, do you have a water skin?
I do indeed. But, it's always good to stay stocked up.
I take out my decanter of endless water.
Oh, ho, ho.
Well, hold them out. I'll fill them up.
I'll make sure I'm good and topped off.
I'll fill mine up too if it's empty.
Yes, you go ahead and fill everybody's water skins.
Excellent.
Was there a secondary exit here?
No, just the way you came in.
Well, nothing to see here. I'll start ahead.
The only two exits you have not explored in this room are the northeast, which is an unsmashed door, and the southeast or east, which is smashed.
I'll go to the door and investigate it and see if I can find any traps on it.
Okay, go ahead. You don't see any traps on the door.
Okay. Is it locked?
Doesn't appear to be.
The door's not locked and there's no traps. Should we go through here first?
Sure.
I'll
Then I'll
lead the way.
Whoever wants to open it can go through first.
Okay, Liz, you open the door into a small diamond-shaped room. Empty except for an arch embedded in the northeast wall. The Mad Mage, it seems, is getting more creative as this gate bears a bas-relief. Yes, that's right, a bas-relief. It depicts the dwarf with her eyes shut tight. A hammer is held close to her chest, and in that head of that hammer is a keyhole. Hanging in front of the gate is an out of order sign.
What was that last statement? I didn't hear it.
It depicts a dwarf with her eyes shut tight. A hammer is held close to her chest, and in the head of the hammer is a keyhole. But in front of the gate is an out of order sign.
Okay. I didn't hear the out of order sign.
Okay, I wasn't sure which part cut off, so.
That makes the second one so far. I guess we'll go ahead and head back.
Back into the main room.
One more check and we can maybe take a rest here. I'll go through the last door.
The broken remains of the door lead into a hallway that quickly curves to the south.
To the
I'll
south.
keep following.
After about 40 feet, it curves to the east again.
I'll continue.
After another 40 feet, it curves to the north again.
I'll take a look down at this time.
Looking down to the east, you see it curves north after another 30 feet.
No, I mean, I'll go to the end and then take a look down the north path.
Oh, I see. It tees off, both to the east and the west.
Well, this is a pretty good length. We might be able to go back and barricade in one of those side rooms and take a rest before we head forward.
The one with the gate would be double protected because it already has a door. They'd have to break through two different barricades.
I just worry that the gate may be out of order from our side, but perhaps not from the other.
That is very true. I didn't think of that.
But we definitely have the other one that doesn't lead anywhere good or to anything. We could stay in there and just keep watches.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good, yeah.
Okay.
I've still got some spells to my name, so I'll go ahead and take first watch.
Okay.
I'll have Silver stay beside you just in case. And I'll tell him that if Keen needs help, protect. And then I'll go and kind of lean against the wall and take a rest.
Okay. What's the order of the watches?
I'll take third.
I'll take last.
I'll take first.
Keen's taking first.
Oh, second.
I'll be whatever's left. I lost track.
You could take
Third, I think.
fourth.
Fourth. Yeah.
Oh, there's 5 of us. Okay, yeah, so fourth.
Okay, Keen, go ahead and make a perception check during your watch. And are you up against the door, or how are we barricading?
I'm just going to be like sitting down in the doorway, watching out into that room and just trying to stay as cognizant as I can, keeping my eye on everything.
So
That way nothing can get in.
So the door's still open?
Isn't this one of the broken down ones?
No, the one with the gate has a actual door.
Oh, but we weren't staying in the gate one. We
Oh,
were
I'm
staying
so
in
sorry.
that one with refuse.
Okay, so y'all were staying in the scullery.
Yes,
that
and
one is broken.
yeah, so I'll just stay in that doorway. So if anything does come, it can't get into the room before I stop it. Hopefully.
Okay. Okay. Keen, as you're sitting in the hallway, in the doorway, you see a creature, a dwarf, come running into the main room, screaming. But he quickly crashes to his knees. Would you like to do anything?
I'll get to my feet and I'll have my shield on one arm and my hand out with the other, and I'll say, "Stop! Who are you?"
He looks behind him and screams before he's dragged backwards by an invisible force back into the hallway he came running from, and you hear a sickening.
I'm gonna go, "Everyone, wake! Something's going on."
I need everybody to roll initiative, and remember, you don't wear armor where you're taking a long rest.
So it would be an action depending, or how does that work?
I don't wear armor when I don't rest. Or
That's true, yeah, I have mage armor.
Dash is like, I sleep naked. No. It takes a while. There's donning and doffing armor. I think it's around 10 minutes. Let me double check. Actually, I think it depends on the type.
Yeah, but
Does
I don't know that
depend
you
on
can
the
do it in
armor.
combat because it's kind of an involved process.
You can certainly try, but you have to focus on it. You can't attack while you're doing it. Okay, so the light armor takes a minute to put on and take off. Medium armor takes 5 minutes to put on. Heavy armor takes 10 minutes. A shield merely takes an action. Okay. Blizz, you wake up and grab your weapons.
Angry as hell. I
So mad.
just fell asleep.
And this is after about an hour, so if you want to get a short rest in, you definitely can.
Okay. Let me roll some d10s real fast.
To do a short rest, to grant like all your short rest abilities and stuff, it's exclamation point G space SR.
G space S. Ah,
So you see that. Of course, it's not going to give you any hit points, but definitely roll for those.
okay.
Anyone else need to roll hit die or anything?
nah.
No, I only have 2 hit die, and I'm figuring I'm gonna roll really low.
Okay. All right, and Cat rolled 1. Any more for you, Cat?
I'm done.
No, that's it.
Okay. Then Blizz, you can go ahead and take your turn.
And I see what?
Nothing.
You see me really concerned looking at the doorway in the room.
I kind of would normally jump up with my great axe, but in this case, I would just start slowly swapping over to Yakwa
Okay.
and like slowly advancing forward ahead of every.
Ahead of past Keen.
Yeah, just past Kane.
Okay.
Okay to take the dodge action.
Absolutely.
I'll go ahead and do that.
All right.
Keen, Blizz has moved out past you, bringing his spear in a defensive position.
I'm going to go ahead since I'm the most prepared for this. I'll use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on myself, and I will just dash full on movement until I get towards where I can see something.
Okay, so you move out into the room and then start heading towards that hallway where the dark dwarf was dragged.
Yes, indeed. Anything to put myself between whatever's going on and my friends so that way they can have some extra time.
Okay, you have 60 feet of dash, right?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, so you get just to the other side of the broken doorway, and there at the end, before it begins to curve to the south, you see the dwarf, his head completely turned 180 degrees around.
That's me going as far as I can go?
Yes, that's your 60 feet.
Alrighty. Oof.
Oof. Double dash back. Get out of there.
Okay. An invisible force seems to kind of squeeze the air around your lungs. Does a 25 hit?
Yeah, it super hits.
Okay, I know you had your shield of faith, so I was just double checking. So you feel kind of a rush of wind next to you, and then from behind it goes boom right into your back. You take 7 bludgeoning damage.
Gotcha.
Cat.
I'm gonna use my action to activate my mage armor,
Okay.
and can I see this thing? I don't think so,
You
right?
don't see anything.
Okay, so then that's all I can do.
Yeah. Okay. Clover.
Can I get up on Blizz at all?
Yeah, you were near him.
Okay, I'm gonna touch Blizz and
No.
cast a spell.
Okay.
I'm going to use the 2nd level spell slot and cast Warding Bond.
Ah, yes, Liz, your platinum ring that you were wearing begins to glow.
That's hilarious because I was just looking at that.
So you'll have a
So
plus
now
one.
you have a +1 to your AC saving throws, and you have resistant to all damage. Though I do take any damage that you do take. It has a 1
Yep.
hour duration.
Okay, so you're concentrating on that? Is that a concentration?
No, it's
Okay.
duration.
Okay.
Wow, that is awesome. I've never encountered that.
Yeah,
So now they're married.
It's the most powerful spell that I can cast that I could find.
It touches me in the heart for y'all. I'm very happy.
It caught me by surprise.
It's a sham marriage. They just got
tab
married for stats.
Yep, it's just like the love cleric. Well, the last thing I'm going to do is use my bonus action to tell my Steel Defender to move on the other side of Blizz, if he can.
Sure.
About 10 feet out from Blizz.
Okay.
And then I'll end my turn.
All right. Dash.
So I don't know how this will work via Discord, but I'm going to spend the last 3 of my sorcery points,
Okay.
and you see a hound appear.
Ooh.
Nice.
I don't think we've seen you use this yet, right?
You have not.
Awesome.
It is a hound of ill omen.
Is this something I've seen in the past?
Now, just a moment though, because it says you need to target a creature you see.
I thought there were people in the room.
Do you want it to target them?
Yeah?
Okay.
I'm confused now.
Well, because it says as a bonus action, you can spend 3 sorcery points to magically summon a Hound of Ill Omen to target one creature you can see with 120 feet. And then looking further down, it says on its turn, it can only move towards its target by the most direct route, and it can only use its action to attack that target.
Correct.
So you want it to attack the people in the room, which are your allies?
There's no enemies? I thought you said people ran in here.
Somebody ran in here, but he was drug out.
Oh,
By an
And
invisible
he's
force.
dead.
okay. Well, then what are we doing?
I don't know.
Getting ready, I guess.
We shall see.
Okay, Blizz.
So Keen ran up ahead and got hit.
He seems to have been buffeted by something. Though, of course, you don't see anything.
I look over at Clover and I say, first of all, where was the consent in all this?
The consent in what?
Never mind. Nextly, we need to go save Keen.
Well, he does
And I'll
have to
just-
target a willing creature, just FYI.
Oh. Were you willing?
Yeah, okay, why not? Just giving you a hard time. I will go chase after Keen.
Okay.
Did he use dash to get there, or was
He
it just
did.
30?
But you had already moved in past him, so you can get there on this turn.
Okay, cool. So I still don't see anything, I assume.
That's correct.
I'm gonna use my action to dodge and ask Keen, what's going on? What happened? What do you see? I'm just like barraging him with questions. Like, what?
I don't
What's
see
going on?
anything,
Where?
but it really, really hurts.
And I'll just keep dodging. And
Okay. Keen.
Sorry, I was checking all my spells for anything that would be really good. But I'm just gonna rush for 30 feet. Does anything happen once I go 30 feet?
Something's going to happen as soon as you move 5 feet, so hang on. You feel the wind kind of tear at your clothes, but it doesn't seem to quite get a hold on you.
All right, I'll keep moving forward, kind of that one hand ready to cast spells, the other on my shield, and I'll go my full 30 feet if I can.
Yes, you were trying to get to the dwarf, or you were trying to head back into the room?
I'm trying to go for whatever invisible force is touching this dwarf.
It seemed to have seemed to be touching you at this point.
Yeah, but like, is it something surrounding me, or like, is it a tendril? Maybe like, what do I really feel like it might be?
It feels a lot like wind with claws.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I will cast Spirit Guardians.
All right. Let's see. That's
I've got to cast it at
Dex.
4th level because that's my only real option, and it's a Wisdom save of 16.
Okay.
But I think it starts on its turn. I'll look one more time. Yeah, it won't affect it till it enters for the first time or it starts its turn there. But
All right.
I'm going to go ahead and dictate all people in our party as people not to be hit by it.
You're
And
okay.
then that'll
You're
be my
okay.
turn.
You're okay. Invisible fucktard is not okay. Okay.
Wait, were you talking about Clover?
Okay, what does your spirit guardians do?
They're always kind of like wolf-like creatures, sort of fey-touched.
Okay, what damage does it do?
If they take it, it'll be 4d8.
Go ahead and roll that.
And it is half as much on save, so either way they take something.
Okay. Does a 21 hit you, Blizz? With your warding bond and all that?
Yeah, it does. Because Warding Bond only added 1 to my AC, I think. Yeah.
So you'll take 6 bludgeoning. So does Clover. Sorry.
Is that halved?
That is not halved. 6 is the total. So y'all each take half?
Yes.
Oh, right, because there's a resistance to all damage.
Oh, that's right. So 3.
Yeah. Okay.
So you'll both take 3.
Okay.
And the 13 misses you. And then you feel the wind just kind of rush by you after slamming into you.
That's a 20 to hit.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It was 13 damage. My bad. So 20 does hit you?
I know. I really didn't want to point it out, but
You're
yeah.
so honest.
I didn't have time to put on my chain shirt.
Correct. It would take, I think chain is medium. It would take at least a minute, so 10 rounds.
Okay, yeah. That definitely hits then.
Okay, so then you'll both take 6 damage. And then it's Cat's turn.
So is it in the room now, or can we see it
You don't
at
see
all?
anything.
And so Keen, he's outside of the room?
Right, he has run down the hallway.
Am I the only one left in the room?
No, I believe Dash is still in there too, I think.
Okay. I guess I'll peek into the hallway first.
In the main room, the one y'all aren't in, but the one that's connected to here, there's Clover, Silver, Blizz, and then the hallway further away, just barely see Keen. Keep in mind, wherever the Drift Globe is not, you cannot see.
Okay, so I can't see anything other than Keen?
Basically.
So where Blizz is, did I see anything in there?
No, you can hear them. Blizz is saying something about consent, but and you've heard him kind of grunt as he was hit, him and Clover, but you cannot see them per se.
Oh, I thought you said I had to go through that room to get to the hallway.
You do, but doesn't Keen have the Drift Globe?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I do. Which I haven't activated. Well, if it was dark down here without the drift globe, I'd have it activated. But otherwise, oh yeah, then it's on me.
Yeah. You haven't seen any light except for that one room with the smashed tomb so far. So there's no enemy that you see, but you have heard your compatriots all kind of grunt with pain.
I was trying to see if I had a torch or anything, but I don't see one. I guess I'll pull my dagger out and go try to find, I'll have my dagger in one hand and feel with my other hand to try to find where they are.
You trying
Do
to
I
head
need to
towards
roll for
Blizz?
that? Yes.
I'll let you just move towards his sound. He's not being stealthy.
Sorry, I just got a phone call and you cut out for a second. You said he's not being what?
I'm sorry, I said no, you can move towards them just fine. They're not being stealthy.
Okay. And can I do anything to try to sense the enemy?
You can try to attack a point. You'll have disadvantage on the attack, and it may not be there, but you can always try.
I'll hold my action until I hear. Can you hear me?
I just heard you can hold your action until you can hear something.
Until I hear one of them being attacked, and then I'll
Okay.
try to aim for where it seems like it's coming from.
Sure thing. That works. Clover. You definitely took some damage this last round. This last attack.
Very true. Can I see Keen?
Keen is the only one you really can see, as he has light on him.
Okay, but I don't see anything around him, so that makes me
No.
kind of suspicious. I guess what I'll do is I'll just have my shield and lance, and I'll use my bonus action to command my Steel Defender to move up towards Keen, but within 20 feet of him, if he can, and then hold my action with my lance to attack if something close to Keen attacks him.
As your Steel Defender begins to move, this wind seems to shred at him. What's his AC?
15.
Okay, so that's a hit. 2d6 plus 3. So he'll take 5 bludgeoning damage.
Bludgeoning? Okay.
But he can get towards Keen. You said 20 feet, not 30, right?
Within 20 feet of Keen.
Okay. Yeah, if he moves, because Keen's 30 feet away, so if he moves up 10, he's within 20 feet.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn, and I'll pass to the next person's turn, holding my action till something attacks.
Okay.
Me or Keen.
Okay. Dash. Still, you don't see anything. Off in the distance, you can see your friend Keen lit up by the light of his drift globe.
How close can I get?
You can get 30 feet from him using your normal movement. If you want to dash, you can get up on him.
I'll dash.
Okay.
I want to stay 15 feet away.
Okay. Your burning hands doesn't seem to hit anything.
Except for my friend.
Oh, I thought you were trying to aim away from him.
I used an action to dash, and this is a spell. The only way I can cast the spell is if I use my
Yeah, but you could kind of
ability.
turn and angle it, right?
Well, it's a cone,
Okay. All right.
right? I mean,
I can take it. I got this.
as far as
Okay.
I understand, he's being held by something, so I was just walking up and shooting
Oh, okay.
fire at it.
Okay, so you're trying to get right in his area, then definitely need to make a dex save, Keen. So you'll take the full damage, which is 7. Because his ones turns to 2s.
Where is the stupid?
Actually, I'm resistant to fire damage as
And
a
I ignore
player.
fire resistance.
Yeah,
Oh,
so you still
poof.
take 7.
I got it.
You're like,
I-
no, I can handle this. Wow, that's hot.
Wow! I'm still up. I got spells.
Okay. Please.
Do we know where this thing is?
Okay.
Not as
what
far
we
as I know.
The only thing I know is it attacked Keen, it attacked me, and then it attacked Steel Defender.
Silver.
So I'd like to get. Huh?
Oh, I said his name is Silver, but go ahead.
Silver. So I'd like to get between me and Silver
Okay.
and cast Sword Burst.
Okay, what's the radius on that?
It's a 5-foot range.
Keeping in mind that Silver moved.
Okay, I would try and keep a little distance so that no allies I get.
Okay, so do you want to go where Silver was or where Silver is?
Maybe closer to where he is, like 10 feet away.
Okay. You were already 10 feet from him. Wait, no, he was 10 feet from you originally, and then he moved another 10 feet. So he's 20 feet away. So yeah, just
So
move 10 feet.
then I just moved 10 feet.
Okay.
And Sword Burst, so he needs to make a Dex save if he's within 5 feet of me.
Okay. Your swords kind of burst out in a circle pattern around you, swinging, but they don't connect.
Damn it, we have to find him.
Keen.
Okay, so nobody's really close to me party-wise,
Dash is within 15 feet.
but Dash hasn't taken any damage. I will. Can I ready a Toll the Dead if I see anything?
Absolutely. It'll be concentration while you do that.
Oh, wait, no, I can't because I'm concentrating on Spirit Guardians. Alright, I will just hang 10. I got this. I'm good.
Okay. So you stay where you are. From behind Clover, Cat, Blizz, you hear stones moving in the original broken down doorway you had come in. Cat.
I guess I'll turn around and look toward where the sound came from.
Looking over there, you see where that door has been broken down and such, and there's a bit of rubble. And it does seem well, you can't see, it's dark.
Okay. I guess I'll keep holding my action then.
Okay. Clover.
So, I've seen nothing around me, but I've heard people get hurt. I hate to say it, but I think we should try and move past Silver. So, I'm gonna have command Silver to walk in front of Keen,
Okay.
and I'm going to cast Mending on Silver.
Mending takes a minute to cast.
Actually, I can't cast mending.
Also, it's touch.
I'll just skip my attack. I'll just have Silver move in front of Keen.
Okay. Dash. Keen doesn't seem to be held.
No idea what to do right now.
I didn't either. So it's your turn.
When in doubt, wait it out.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna go to the hallway
Where
that he
Keen
kind of
is?
went down. Yeah. Now, how wide is the hallway? Is it 5 or 10?
10.
I didn't hear that.
I'm sorry, 10.
Okay. I'm gonna take out my decanter of endless water
Okay.
and use geyser.
Okay. And you're just aiming it down the hallway towards Keen and Dash?
I mean, as long as they're not in the way.
So you want to aim to the side of them?
Yeah. And see if maybe I could find this thing.
You can certainly try. Okay, so you're gonna use geyser and it's long. Geyser
Oh,
30
wait.
feet long. Huh? What? Oh, you have to aim
It
it at a
says
creature.
you aim the geyser. Yep, at you that you can see.
Tough.
I will just follow the lead and dodge.
Okay. Keen. You saw Blizz come down this hallway. He pulled out that decanter that he filled your water skins with. He took aim, and then he shook his head and put it back.
Who's closest to me right now?
Blizz and Dash and Silver are all pretty close to you.
Like right up on me?
Silver's in front of you.
Silver would be closest.
But only Blizz and Clover have taken damage, right?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Well, I haven't had a creature to watch, so I was trying to keep an eye on the party for the healing spells. Okay, I will. Okay, I'm just waiting.
Okay. Okay, at this point, moments have passed and you have not heard anything from this creature. You seem to be out of initiative. You hold your breath for a little longer, your weapon's taut. Some of you just staring, but nothing else happens.
Can I go ahead and dash further down this corridor?
Yes, this was the one that you were exploring earlier. Again, at that corner, there's the dead Dwegar. And then it turns south, east, south. North, east, north before it tees off.
I'll go ahead and follow it until we've reached where we've reached beforehand and kind of take a look there, just running.
Okay. So the rest of the party, your light disappears. Excuse me. And then you reach a hallway that tees off to the east and the west.
When I go up to that T intersection, looking down both ways, I don't see anything. I don't encounter anything.
Stepping out into the hallway, to the east you see a cloak. And as you lay eyes on it, it, as if worn by an invisible creature, it takes off to the south.
Oof. Well, I almost wanted to head back, but no, I gotta follow that.
The cloak floats ahead of you, just out of reach, really. Still 30 feet away from you, no matter how quickly you run. It goes from the T, it went south, then it went east, north, east, before you see the hallway begins to open up into a larger room.
Would I be able to cast a spell at it?
Sure. What spell?
I'll go for a first level guiding bolt at the cloak.
Okay. Roll to hit. Okay, so the bolt passes through the cloak, and the cloak disappears.
Darn, a crit and all.
Wow.
That was almost a double crit right there. I was gonna hit it again. I hit it. Well, I'll go a little bit forward just to see in that direction, kind of get an idea.
Okay, the room, it opens up into this large room, and in the middle of the room, there's a huge pit, about 10 by 30 feet. Um, it's about 20 feet deep, with a fine layer of dust and rubble lying on its floor. To the south, you see two levers and a door heading northwest. And then up to the further north, you see north. It's in the northeast side, but a door heading northwest is broken open and shattered. And then there's a hallway directly to the east.
Would it be a perception check to see if I see any footprints in the dust?
Survival.
Okay, let me check it. Ooh, still good. Still got this.
I don't see your roll. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, you do
Nice.
see footprints kind of crisscrossing the room, heading the direction you came from, heading north, heading every direction, really.
All right, in that case, I'd go head back towards the party.
Okay. So you begin your long trek back to the west, south, west, north, west until you're back at the T.
I couldn't find it. I tried my best. I really tried. I thought I saw something for a while, and I thought I got it, but I just couldn't seem to. I just couldn't seem to do anything.
That's fine. Maybe we should
Well,
leave stuff be
we'll
sometimes.
be able to try and do it again some other time.
I don't know if I'll be getting much sleep after all that. Something was there. Something awful.
I don't know, but I'm worried now.
You should have seen the fear in that thing's eyes as it was running away, and then the way it got taken back and its head twisted around. There's something out there. I mean, I never saw anything, but to feel it.
Yeah, I don't think it's safe here.
I can keep watching if y'all want to rest some more. I just don't know if I can do any sleeping now.
Well, I'm totally out of spell slots, so we may have to rest here or head on and encounter something that could be even more deadly than that.
You're right. I think we should go back. Y'all continue, get your rest, do what you can. I'll keep an eye, just in case. I'm ready for it. I was the closest to it. I think I can be ready for it again.
So Keen, are you going to continue with the shifts, or are you going to try to forego a long rest?
I'll forgo it.
Are you sure? Because you'll start having to make Constitution saves to not get exhaustion.
Yeah, I just don't see sleeping after that
Okay.
kind of experience, you know? Like, I mean, I'd love a long rest. I do only have a couple spells. I do have some, but, like, I just don't see myself, like, being able to bed down after that kind of thing.
I understand completely. Just wanted to double check, make sure you had all the information. Okay, so he's gonna forego all the rest of the watches, so everybody else can go ahead and take a long rest without having to take another watch. Keen, I do want a perception check, and I'm gonna give you advantage on this since you are wide awake. Okay, so 15 is your high. So through the night, you hear your compatriots snoring, whispering, talking in their sleep. Everybody else can take a long rest. Um, I do need a Constitution saving throw from Keen. Okay, you're not quite exhausted, but you feel if you go another night, you will definitely get exhaustion.
Whew, man, I was like, I mean, for story, it felt so good, but rolling it felt so
Ooh.
scary.
Right.
That is pretty.
To grant a long rest, you do exclamation point G space LR, which I think everybody has except Liz so far. Blizz, take your long rest. Good job. All right, so y'all are good on hit points. Keen, you can take a short rest if you need to.
Will do.
Remember, on long rest, you only get half your max hit die back. So if you used 8 hit die, you only get 4 back.
I may not have done spells, but man, I feel good.
All right. What would you like to do in the morning?
Um, Keen, where did you say you saw this cloaked figure?
It just seemed to run further on down the hall. I can show you.
It might be worth investigating.
Indeed. There's a room with a big pit in it. Something sinister.
That doesn't sound good. But I'll follow y'all. I'll hop on Silver, have my shield ready, but I won't have a weapon in my hand.
Okay.
My other hand. So I'll follow you.
I'll keep my shield out, my hand at the ready, and I'll lead the way.
Okay.
I'll follow.
Right. Liz, are you right behind Keen or are you right behind Cat?
Yeah, I'll stick right behind Keen.
And I'll reactivate my mage armor just in case it went away.
Okay, definitely. So you're gonna head east, south, east, north, east, north. There's a T right there. You have not explored to the left, so you're going right. South, east, north, east, until you're in this big room with the pit in it. To remind you, it's a large room with a big 10 by 30 by 20 feet deep pit with a layer of dust and rubble on the floor. On the southern wall, you see two stone levers protruding from the wall opposite a door that is whole. There are dwarvish runes above each lever, and then to the north, there was a hallway, and opposite that hallway is a smash door heading west, but on the northeastern side.
Can anyone read the runes above the levers?
I can't, I say, and then I'm going to go over to the pit and kind of see if I can see anything in it.
Mostly just dust and rubble on the bottom there.
I'll activate my helm and read the runes.
So Cat walks up and touches the wall above it, and you read the runes above each lever. And the first lever is in the up position, and it has the word crush inscribed above it. The second lever is in the down position, and it has the word lift inscribed above it. So that's crush and lift.
And there's just two?
Just two.
Okay, I let everyone know that.
Okay.
That is, wonder what the use for this thing is.
I think we should lift first. Just give it a good look over.
I'll go over and check it for traps if you'd like.
I want to back up and be at the door of the room with my bow ready.
Okay.
Oh, I do think it'd be a good idea in case there is a door that closes from the ceiling to the exit. I'm going to have Silver stand right in the doorway so that his body is blocking. So if something comes down, it has to push onto him first. And
Okay.
since he solid iron. You should be okay.
Okay.
And I'll
This
make
is
my
a 10-foot
investigation
wide hallway, FYI. But yes, go ahead and give
very
your
true.
investigation. It does not appear to be trapped in any way. It does still seem functional.
It doesn't seem trapped. Be ready. I'm gonna flip it.
And this is the lift lever, right?
I believe so. It would have been the first lever that we walked up on.
Oh, the first lever is crush.
Oh, then the
No, that's not.
I'm sorry?
I think Keen said that he wanted to do the lift first. That might have been
Right.
Clover though, but they specified lift.
Lift sounds safer.
okay. Then I will get ready to flick it.
Okay, so you
I
got
was
the second
ready
lever.
and Maxine.
Yes. Do I have to roll investigation on this one?
I assumed you were already on lift, so I will say that you don't have to do it again. And then Kat, you were readying
Okay.
what?
I wanted to ready an action with my bow to shoot anything that might jump out at us, anything that starts to threaten us.
All right, if you see any enemies, you'll definitely fire off at it. Okay, so Clover, you ready?
Sorry.
Go ahead, Keen.
Can I be at the mouth of the pit, kind of like ready to jump in if the rest of the room lifts? And,
Sure.
Okay, good deal.
What about Dash and Blizz? Where are they at? What?
Towards the back where I'm usually at.
Yeah, I think Blizz is there too. Okay. So,
Okay, I'm flipping it.
he flips the lever into the up position, pushing with his arms. And Keen, you see the floor of the pit begin to shudder and rise towards you. And the rubble and dust begin to shake as it climbs up until it becomes even with the floor.
I'll re-equip my shield.
Well, that could have gone a lot worse. I say we reverse that and then go for the crush.
I don't know if that's a good idea, but I guess we could do it.
I feel like it would probably crush the pit, maybe.
Well, let's try it. I'll flip this switch back so that it goes back down.
Okay, the floor sinks back down.
And then I'll go to the other one and check it for traps.
Make an investigation. Okay, it does not appear to be trapped.
Okay, stand back. I'm flipping it. Flip.
With a violent concussion, the eastern and western walls of the pit crush together. Poof! Anything in there would have definitely been hurt.
I'm so glad none of y'all were in there.
Oh,
They,
well, in
stay
that
close.
case, I vote we pull that lever back and take a look down in the pit. You could raise it up a little bit and I'll go down there. Just don't crush me, please.
I'll flip the switch back up.
So you
so that
flip
they'll
the
open?
first, the crush switch down. I mean up, sorry, yeah, and the walls open up.
And then I'll go and flip the other one so that the floor comes back up.
And I'll step onto it if it reaches back up like it did last time.
Okay, and it rises up until it's even with the floor.
And before he pulls the switch, I'll go, I'm trusting you, Clover. try not to, get that switch.
Before I flip this, Blizz, could you go and hold the other switch so that it doesn't move, just in case?
This makes me so nervous. But sure, yeah.
At worst, I'm a little thinner.
I don't want it to be trapped all of a sudden and flip.
That-
We don't know the mechanics behind the wall.
Okay.
And once Blizz grabs a hold of it, I'll flick this one.
Keen, you begin to shudder and shake down. It feels like your teeth are vibrating in your skull as the floor lowers. You're 20 feet down.
Are there any openings? Anything down here? Anything that looks interesting, catches my eye?
You don't see anything.
Well, nothing seems really interesting down here.
Did you check the walls that don't move?
That's a good idea. And I'll go around and run my hands along each bit of the walls, even the ones that do move, kind of give them a good push, see if I can find anything.
Make an investigation check. You don't find anything.
Yeah, nothing seems weird down here. Just a pit.
Okay. Then I'll lift you back up, and I'll flick it again so that he'll come back up.
The switch flicks. And the floor begins to rise. Again, that shuddering, vibrating feeling in your skull, Keen, as you rise up to floor level.
So, what do y'all think would happen if we crushed it while the platform was already up?
I don't know. It may break it.
It could be worth a try.
I guess let's try it. Blizz, would you do the honors?
Certainly. Tell me when you're ready.
I believe now would be a good time.
And I'll go ahead and pull the switch.
The switch does not move.
Interesting.
Ah, so it does have safety measures. Okay.
And what else is in this room?
There's across from the switches, there's a doorway, and to the northeast side, it goes off, and there's a hallway to the east, and from that side, a door northwest, or a crushed door.
I think we should check the door that's not crushed.
Yeah, last time we checked the crush door, it was not good.
I'm down with that.
Yeah, it wasn't very fun last time. So I'll walk over it and I'll give it a listen.
Make a perception check.
Which one did he walk up to?
The door in the south, heading it faces northwest.
Gotcha. Nice.
Giving it a listen, you hear voices in a language you do not understand.
Okay, I'll turn around and go, shh. There's voices over here.
He's like, everybody
I'll
shut
move
up!
to be at your side.
So I'll tell everybody that there's voices, but I don't understand the language. Maybe y'all can.
I make sure to be up beside you and I'm listening as well. I only know Common and Elven, though.
I'll walk up
Oh.
closer.
Definitely see what I.
Yeah, y'all are all kind of got your ears pressed to this door, and it's very light, very faint. But now that you know there's something to listen for, you can all kind of hear. It's almost alien, this voice. Nothing you've ever heard before.
It doesn't sound like that person with the tentacles when he talked to us in our head.
No, that was in your head. This is something you're definitely hearing.
I want to activate my.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I'll activate my helm and try to listen.
Okay, let's see. Okay, so you hear this, these two voices, two different voices. You hear those idiots messing with the trash compactor. Yeah, I hope they come this way so we can cut their heads off. Yeah, what dummies. You trying to sneak? Basically, is the gist.
Okay, I'll step back and kind of gesture everyone to move back silently.
She's like,
And then once we're all far away from the door, I'll whisper to them what I heard.
okay.
So I've got some dust on me. Enough for me to get it, take it, and go in there completely unseen for a few minutes. I could go ahead and try that and maybe get a drop on him, and then y'all rush in and we finish it off.
That sounds good to me.
Let's do it.
It'll be nice to get the element of surprise on our side for once.
That's for sure. We've been getting a little bit grazed around the edges with these encounters. Let's see what happens.
Dragon Wyrmling.
All right, so I'm gonna pop that packet of dust in my mouth, and for that many minutes, 5 minutes, I'm gonna be invisible, and I'm gonna go down that hallway towards the voices.
They're in the doorway.
Oh, then I open the doorway and go straight at them.
You open the door, and inside you see. Bear with me. You see an arch, a gateway. The craftsmanship of this arch gate is impeccable. A dragon wyrmling's head has been carved from stone, its fanged mouth agape. Its eyes almost seem to glint with a voracious appetite. But other than that, there's nothing in this room that you see. And there is an out of order sign on the gate.
I cast Word of Radiance, and 5 foot in every direction must make a save, a con save.
Let's see.
After stepping in the room, of course.
Of course. Hang on just a second. Con is +3. Nice. then what happens?
If they fail it, they take damage and I can roll it. If they pass it, nothing.
Nothing happens.
Well, those jerks. All right, let me check spells real quick. Well, darn. I'm still invisible. I'm just going to take my mace
Make a
out and
dex
start
save.
swinging around. Oh, boy, okay. In case it's buried, that's a 4.
Okay. Okay, yet again, I cannot get this creature. So I'm going to do some placeholders. Okay, so I need to roll damage. Keen, you take 34 fire damage as fire erupts all around you. So you have hat resistance, so you'll take half, 16, 17, 17.
Woo-wee.
And Cat, you
Wowie.
hear, wow, he thinks we can't see him. What a dumbass.
Wow. But we can't see them now?
Nope.
Is it dark in here?
I mean, except for his drift globe. Which I assume he left behind since he probably doesn't want that floating in front of him.
Yeah, it can be within 60 feet, so I just have left it in the way.
Right.
Well, let's see what happens.
Oh, I should probably roll initiative, huh? Okay, so the first one. Let's see if I can get you an image as this thing becomes visible.
Oh, nice.
And Cat, you hear it talking smack. It's like, I can tell where every step of you is. Of course, nobody else can understand this language except Cat right now. Did you think that was going to work? And then it's gonna... Let's see. going to come up and try to. It takes this great sword and starts slashing at Keen.
Good luck.
23 to hit.
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely yeah.
I don't think that damage is right, so hang on. Yeah, it's not. Again, I'm using one of those placeholders. So 9 damage.
Wowee, that's much more reasonable.
Oh, you know what? That's not its to hit either, so I don't think it hits you, so never mind. I'm just going to roll the dice, because it does not have a plus 15 to hit.
Hey, I can take it. Whatever works.
No, it's fine. Don't, because it would have only been a 15. And the second one was a 14. And then it's going to try to bite you. And that won't hit with a 13. But the second one then steps away from the gate, becoming visible. And, yeah, you hear it making fun of every aspect of Keen's physical appearance. So it's pretty bad.
I can't understand it, but if I did, I'd still not be impressed. I mean, they look pretty ugly.
Seems to think the same about you. It drops its sword and goes in for a bite. Oh my god. So it drops its sword, goes in for a bite, trips over its own feet, and falls down. And it says
Oh shit.
says, "Your mother!" But in a language you don't speak. Bringing us to Dash.
I can take a non-careful fireball. I'm just thinking out loud here.
Are they visible now?
They are.
I'm sorry, you broke up a little bit. Was that a yeah?
I'm sorry, yes, they are.
Okay. Then yeah, I would like to definitely try to hit them with the fire.
Okie dokie. Those are dex saves, yes.
Yes.
It's a 19.
A 19 saves.
There's a second one.
Oh, Keen, you didn't have to make one. It was careful.
No, I was saying you didn't have to. I'm resistant.
Not to his.
Okay,
sorry,
so
he has
they'll take
advantage.
half. Or no, actually, that one misses.
Hold on, I didn't roll with advantage on that one.
God. Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, that one will still take the full amount. Or will he? It. So it was 33, yes?
Correct.
This firebolt doesn't seem to do as much damage as you would hope it does. It doesn't seem to penetrate this moist, slick skin as well as you would hope. Anything else? Keen. Oh.
I would like to choose the one that fell flat on its face and toll the dead.
Okay. Wisdom save. Wisdom. Wisdom, right?
Yes.
8. 5.
Okay.
Cat. Uh-oh. I think she's having mic problems. No, we still don't hear you.
Okay,
There you
I
are.
just heard you. Sorry, I missed the last thing I saw was I think it was Dash's turn.
Dash firebolt, but these things, the fire doesn't seem to sink into their skin that well. And then Keen went and told the dead, and that seemed pretty effective for a massive 5 damage. And then it's your turn.
We can see them now?
Yes, they are both visible. One of them
Okay.
laying on the ground for no reason.
Okay. And so Keen hit both of them or just one?
Just one. Dash hit both.
Okay. Which one did Keen hit?
The one that's on the ground.
Sorry, you cut out. Which one?
The one that's on the ground.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna put the hex on the other one and
Okay.
does that hit?
Yes, that hits. 11 plus 17, 32, 33. Bring us to Calder.
I'm going to walk up and use my lance, and it's going to be with 2 hands. I'm going to stay with it within 10 feet so I can use it without disadvantage.
Okay. Oh, guys, I just realized it's after 3. Do y'all need to leave?
I'm still good.
If we could stop here, that would be great. But if we have to keep going, I guess that's okay.
We can stop here. I think we can just leave it in initiative. And then we'll pick up from
One
Calder's
guy
turn.
talking right now.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Sounds good.
That works.
Okay, I'll leave this channel up. It shouldn't change anything. I don't know. I've never left it for a week before, so we'll find out.
We shall see.
Experimentation.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
All right,
Well,
everybody have a great
Well,
week.
you know, if
Hill,
nothing
guys.
else, we
All right,
remember it's
bye.
Clover's turn.
Yes.
Yep.
And it's only the first round.
Yep.
See y'all later.
Farewell.
See ya.